Hey guys, what is up? It is your boy, Sainty DJ, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. But, as you can see right behind me, we are in some unfamiliar territory. That's right guys, we are finally starting a Minecraft survival world. And this is something I've been wanting to do for some time now, and yeah, now we're actually getting into it. Now, what's going to happen to the creative world is we probably won't be playing it again. We did have a corruption on the world, which kind of sucked. New terrain popped right through our old terrain, meaning that we lost a lot of builds. And by losing these builds, we kind of lost a lot of motivation for the game. And we've been losing motivation for the game for some time now, due to the fact that whenever new updates come out, we don't really get to play it because we were using a texture pack walk, which in my opinion is an awesome texture pack. But in saying that though, when new updates come out for the game and the texture pack doesn't update to it, we don't really get the satisfaction of being able to play those updates. And the other thing is as well is we have no challenge on the creative world. It's very, very basic and it's the same stuff. Like, we don't have to worry about mobs, and there's no point in exploring, I guess, the land, because there's no point. We can just get all those new blocks within a click of a button. So this way, we're going to have a bit of a challenge, and we're going to be able to play the game how it should be played. And I'm really excited. I'm actually really excited to play this. Unfortunately, we don't have any fancy texture packs to go with it, but I think we can make do. And that is why I'll be playing with the debug stick. So I've cheated that one in, just so we can have something that we can use to make builds, I guess, look different from the normal game. And we can play around with levers and all that. And I just wanted that feature because this is mainly going to be a building kind of series. So we want to have that little feature. Now, in saying that as well, we actually have some features, well, some resource packs that we're using to kind of enhance the game as well, to make our experience a lot more fun. And probably further along, we'll be adding more, just to spice things up a bit, whether that be adding bigger mobs, new mobs, or foliage, or whatever. But the mods we have at the moment are... we have, where are they? There you go. So we have the fresh animations, which pretty much gives a whole new animation and facial features to every mob, and also different movements and all that. So it's awesome. It's a must have. We also have vanilla tweaks. Now this is something that the hermits use from Hermitcraft, and it just makes the game look a lot better, and it adds variation. For example, with our stone blocks and stuff, when you place it down, they have all the same texture. But when using the vanilla tweaks, it changes it up. I've got to find a block that's a bit easier. And we got smoother wool and stuff like that. So there's none of that like grainy bits. And even when we get to the snow, it usually has those blue little tints in it. That won't be there any longer. So our builds are going to be looking a lot more, I guess, realistic. Well, as much as possible, considering that we're not using any crazy walk texture packs. But I'm really excited, and this is going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys can join me throughout the entire series, because we're going to keep playing. This isn't going to stop. This is going to become our main kind of world that we go on. And yeah, I think it'd be really fun. So we just got our crafting table over here, and we're going to start making up. We've got enough for some tools, which is going to be awesome. Going to be needing iron very shortly, because what we got planned is we're going to be building our first starter house. And this starter house is going to be pretty much a mansion, a modern mansion. And it's going to look awesome. So I'm really keen to try it out. So the main ingredients that we'll need is stone and granite, like those type of stones. Granite, andesite, but we need stone for stone bricks. So we'll have to go down there. That looks, we've got a ruined portal over there, which could be good. Right. Sweet dreams. Here we go. First night, done and dusted. Have we got a lot done in the first day? Hell no. We barely got anything done, but that's fine. That is fine. Now, what do I want? Got to get our food going, and then got to get our sword going. All right, time to make our way down. We're going to check out that ruined portal, and we're going to pretty much go towards that chasm and see what it has to offer. Looking for iron, definitely iron, because the materials we need to build this build is going to be insane. So iron will definitely help us on this journey. Alright, let's see what this ruined portal has to offer. Pretty good find, actually. 2 ounce pants, obsidian, some gold. Yeah, not too bad. We probably don't need that many flint and steel. Alright. Now, we have loaded up on some raw mutton. Just went on a little hunting expedition. I think we came across about 7 sheep on the way. So we're set in that category. Now it's time to check out this cave. Now, I quickly went past it, and it just looks like water. We do have... Oh, we've got a few skellies there. That's going to be a bit of a pain. But we do have a gold pants on, so... Oh, no. Oh... And that's the spot. Alright, so we did go on a bit more of a hunting trip, and it seems the mobs despawn after that, so that's really good. That worked really well in our favour. Now we're going to be needing a lot of this granite, and I mean a lot. Because what we're planning to do is we're planning to build a retaining wall at the start, or at the front of our house. And then we're going to have the road driveway kind of linking off that and having a sandstone type of fence. So I'm really excited for this to kind of come into play. But just need to collect all this, which may take a little while because we got granite all over this side and all over this side. So we shouldn't need a crazy amount. But I don't want to take the rest. We may as well try and grab what we can, and then we'll go from there. Problem is, granite looks so much like this. Oh, looks so much like dirt. Where was it? Yeah, here. That's insane. Nah, that's all good. Now with a bit of light, that will help. And we also got 3D models. So like the dripstone, that is a great example. That's probably one of the common ones we'll come across. Mushrooms also has a 3D model, which looks awesome. It just gives those boring sorry, not mobs, but boring blocks a bit more features than what they had. It makes me want to use them as well, so that's a plus. We're also going to be needing a lot of stone, so we'll take advantage of this too. We're also trying to find iron, but might not have any luck yet. There doesn't look to be much iron in this cave. But that's fine. I'm sure we'll come across it in another one. It's probably not. Yeah, it is night now. Oh, there could be. There could possibly be some iron down here. Oh, taking a risk here. Oh, very high chance now. Very high chance that there's some iron down here. It's coal. Yeah, there's got it. Oh, there it is there. Right up there. Alright, that's perfect. Oh, creeper just spawned in. That's fine. Let's make a safe way up so we're not dying. There you go. Perfect. I think it's just the creeper there, which is really nice. Oh, mine shaft as well. Perfect. I think this one might be a cave jump. That was perfect as well. Look at that. No damage done at all. And now we just make our way up this, and there we go. Our first iron. Let's highlight, hey? One and done. Might be some more up here. We've got heaps of coal. Oh, that looks good. That is something we need a lot of as well. Yeah, perfect. Another kind of thing that we're using through the resource pack is fancy leaves. So you probably already noticed that before I had to say anything. It just popped in my head then. But yeah, so it just makes the leaves look a bit more bushier, which kind of gives it that enhancement, which yeah is a must as well. The other thing is lush green. So that makes all grass this nice lush color. I think it's the same as in the lush biome and stuff. So pretty much every biome, even the savanna, which we were in, had that lush green kind of texture. And yeah, I thought that was a must as well. But it excludes badlands and swamps and dark forests. So if we go to those biomes, it'll still have that disgusting look to it. Alright, buddy. Oh, I just love these animations. It just makes these mobs look a lot more better. There you go. Still dies the same way though. Arms together. Alright, so we'll finish up in here. We'll collect all this granite and all this coal that we can find, and we'll head back to base. Alright, so we have a bit of food in us, and we have our materials. Now we can start getting the house sorted. Alright, so that should be in level with that, which is perfect. Now, we start extending across. Now, with these double slabs, with this vanilla twigs, we actually can see it. So it acts as one of those stone slabs, where if you put 2 on 2 together, it shows that line through the middle, which is awesome, because this will also help us know which ones we put together as slabs. And we're also going to be using some raw granites. Just texture it up a little bit more. This side works out well. This one's kind of matching with the terrain. This side's a bit in the air, but that's fine. That's fine. So, we've got our stone smelting up. Got a bow. Won't really get much use out of that. That's fine. Probably store that. Get rid of a few more of our items. So we've got some polished andesite as well. So this is what we're going to also be using. So just normal raw andesite and polish. But we'll be using more of the normal andesite than the actual polish. And then the stone bricks are just going to be in for the looks. But we really need iron. So I want to start clearing out some of this grass and start evening out the terrain. To do that, we really need iron. So we're going to have a little mining excursion while this smelts up. So we'll probably go do that right now. Alt. Okay. Lucky we bring our crafting table. Alright, so we'll make a few of these. Let's go hunting. Oh, thank God it breaks so easily. Now, I don't think you can turn calcite into a polish. I don't think you can turn it in at all. So I think that's it. But that's fine. The block looks really good. The problem is if we use diorite for that border, I don't think it would have looked very nice because it's got a lot of black kind of dots in it. We just need something that's just white. So quartz would work, but we're nowhere near that stage. So I think calcite's the next best option. And now we have a stack of calcite and pretty much another stack. So I think we're set in that term. All right, let's get out of here. Look, it's not actually too bad with the snow brick, to be honest. And then if we add in a bit more polish as well, that just gives it a whole another variation. Yeah, it's not actually too bad. Let's see what it's like with... Oh, rip, I can't catch any of that. Just want to see if we... Let's add one here. And maybe one there. Oh, I do really like that. Yeah, no, that actually looks really good. Let me at least get this driveway in. I'm going to try and clear out all this as well. I think that'd be a lot easier. Now, this is looking really good. So, we've got the driveway pretty much sorted. The patterns are going so well. Probably just need to add a bit more of this polished in here because it looks a bit empty. Everywhere else is fine by the look. Yeah, it's fine. And then in the middle here, we're going to have a big tree to kind of put everything into play. That's going to be our masterpiece there. Our masterpiece build. Just bring it all together. But that probably won't be happening today. We'll get the flooring in, and that's about it. So we're going to put coarse dirt around the side and maybe some rooted dirt. If that's probably going to be a bit of a while till we find it. I haven't actually come across any azalea bushes yet. But then again, I have not really traveled. I've only gone down this side of the mountain and to the other side, and that's pretty much it. We do need to find sandstone as well, so that's another thing, but I'm not too stressed about that. But we need to go back to the mine. We need to get more calcite, more andesite, and so we can just finish off this road. Alright, so like I was saying, the driveway is done now. I think that's all we're going to really do. So now we can start putting in the house, pretty much. So we'll start designing the walls and the layout of how this house is pretty much going to sit. We're also going to go and start building up the fence. So we need a bunch of sandstone. Problem is that we'll have to do a bit of exploring. Just because I don't know where any beach biome is. And that is where we mainly get our sandstone from. Or even a desert. So we'll sleep through this night and then we'll have to go out and start exploring. So we've been exploring for some time now. And haven't found any desert biomes or any major beaches. So we've come to the conclusion that we gotta kind of mine just our normal sand and we'll turn it into sandstone from there. It's very unfortunate. It's going to be very painful because there's not many sand spots around. And the ones that are around are unfortunately underwater. So it's going to take a bit of time to get what we need, but right now, I think we found a good batch right here. And we've got 31 already, and we've got a few more to be coming. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep mining this out, and then we can finally get back to base and build up this fence. So it's just going to be going all the way along. I've just used the calcite here to mark out where I want it. I think, and it there, I believe. Yeah, something like that. Which it does have a really nice texture here, so I'm really happy with that. And we'll continue it down here. Perfect. That's exactly how I want it. And we'll do it at the front. Now this one's going to be slightly higher off the ground. So I'll have it 3 high here. And that's just going to go all the way along. So besides that near-death experience, we have kind of enough blocks to start doing our layout over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue the wall by one more there. And this is the start of this that I want to use. Yeah, I think that'll look really nice. To be honest, I would probably prefer to switch over to end stone. I think that would be a better block choice. But we don't have any of that at the moment, and we're nowhere near that. So fortunately, we just have to kind of suck it up. So there's going to be one of our garages. So we're going to have 2 garages, pretty much symmetrical on either side. And yeah, we're going to continue it as well. So this is going to go up like so. So now I have a few, but we had 50 and I've already placed down nearly half of it. And we're nowhere near close to being done. You know, we're just at the start. This is going to be a big house. And now that I'm looking at it, I've definitely overestimated how big this build was going to be. I only planned for it. I was only planning for it to maybe overhang a little bit. But this entire house will be overhanging the side. But that's fine. Like, I think we're going to be floating for a little while. But until we get our terrain in, yeah, it's just going to be that way for a little while. But no, I really like it. I'm really liking that we've got our blocks in. So now we just need to collect up a bunch more sand. and we're going to harvest a lot more wool. It might even be a good idea to use our hay bales. I can't really speak today. And we can start our own little sheep farm. I think that would be a good idea. So we might do that off to the side. It won't stay. It's just going to be until we can get this house going. Okay. And now this base is looking a lot better. It's good that we got the driveway down, and now we're starting to get the house actually started. Now, we didn't get what we wanted done today, although we'd get a lot more building done, but this ended up being a very tedious task, especially the driveway and getting all the materials. So next episode, we're going to be really working on this base and actually getting it to look like a house. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching, and yeah, hope to see you all in the next episode. Peace out.